that Robo Booty. Holy cow. Alright, guys, welcome to my next first impression. This is Morgan Tory bringing you HAWKEN, the free to play Steam first person shooter with giant robots instead of people. It's freaking awesome. I'm not a big first person shooter fan, as most of you may know, but all around this game has pretty much entertained me for the past couple hours. I went through the tutorial, I did everything that the tutorial needed, and not only that, but I've ranked myself up to level 4. Not quite sure what that means, assuming it unlocks other things. That is not the same as saying that my HAWKEN itself is that level, because you have HAWKENs and they're all unique as you get them. Well, I should probably click on get enough time to render it. But pretty much, these are the two free HAWKENs. They go through a rotation every now and then. You can get a different selection. They all have different roles. This is your starter HAWKEN that you start out with. As you can see, I put my nice little purple paint on here. We'll go into that in a bit. This is your starter HAWKEN. It looks kind of flimsy, kind of like a like a Volkswagen or something like that. You got a giant-ass window with a windshield wiper, and hope to God no one breaks that glass. Oddly enough, I got a 5-kill streak in my third game with this thing, so it's pretty... Despite being the newbie HAWKEN, it's actually a fairly well-balanced game. Any mech can kill any mech. It's all down to skill, as long as you're using it for the correct role. This is the one I just now purchased, actually. I've never used it before. I just like the way it looks, and since it plays very similar to the CR-TAC-T up here, I decided to give it a try. Filmatar is not its name, though. That's what I named it, because you can name your HAWKENs too. It's pretty cute. Likewise here, let's just go ahead and let's click back, and let's just go to the market. Go ahead and give an idea of what you can buy here. There are two currencies in the game. Free-to-play currency, which is the blue, the HC boosts. You obtain that simply by doing matches. If you leave a match early, you will lose all the HC boosts that you have actually, accrued over the time of the match. You must finish your match. Likewise, there is the paid currency, which you must pay real money for, or you can redeem in various other methods, microtransactions and whatnot, called meteor credits. For intents and purposes, I'm going to be calling them blue and red currencies. As you can tell, some items, such as these two cosmetic items that sit in your cockpit, they cost the red currency. Meanwhile, most things you can actually buy with either or, so that's pretty cool. Let's look at the mechs that you can actually go in. The game's kind of inconsistent. In some places it actually refers to the mechs as HAWKENs, so I'm in the habit of calling them HAWKENs because in the tutorial that's what they did. But everywhere else they seem to call them mechs, so I'm going to try to call them mechs throughout the rest of the video. Either way, you have 6 classes, and all the classes are fairly generic of a first-person shooter. You have Assault, which is actually pretty much a common ground between defensive, offensive, and maneuverability stats. Fairly maneuverable, good enough tanks, and all-around strong, sustained DPS. As you can see, I just bought the next up from the one you start out with. That's obviously your starter one, and then this is just the next up one. However, I could have skipped it and gone straight down here if I wanted to the Vanguard. I've yet to try it out or anything like that. But I didn't have the blue currency enough to do it because I wanted to give you guys a good little variety of what you can get into without the starter mech. So I went ahead and I grabbed up this one. Likewise, when I had the income, if I had the amount of money, it would allow me to purchase any of the other ones, but I don't have the money to purchase any of the other ones. But you can buy any of them. This one right here says unlock early. I need to hit a certain level to actually unlock it. Otherwise, it'll be perfectly fine. Normally it is 12,800 of the blue credits. To give you guys an idea, I have played only 5 games so far, and I had this much, plus enough to buy this one, which was 3844. So I've had about, roughly 5,000 or so of the blue credits already given to me just by playing about 5 games. You can average about 1,000 blue credits per game, depending on your performance. So as you can see, if you do a really good day, you can get most of these down. You can get various boosters and whatnot, of course, with paid currency. And consumables, these are like grenades and whatnot. You have to buy them when you run out. They do not respawn or anything, at the end of every match. And at the beginning of each match, you must continue to buy them. So for the most part, I'm pretty much not using them at all. These include shields that you can deploy so you can repair in the battlefield more safely, which we'll go over again. Emotes, which there are 2 points where you can use emotes, both in the game, your HAWKEN will do something, or at the end of the game when they're doing the final pass of a match, and your HAWKEN can like bow or do a little tap dance, or even shoot at a holographic image that's kind of cutesy or whatever. But again, it costs real currency, and I'm not doing that for this purpose. You can buy also your user icon and all that other good stuff. Oh, kill OGT. That reminds me, friendly fire is always on. You can always shoot yourself, and you can always shoot your opponents. We'll go into that, though, when we actually start going into it. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's go back. Let's go to the garage, which is all your items, to show you what you can do, which I think this is one of the coolest parts of HAWKEN, is that you can actually customize. And when I say customize, I mean you can really customize. Take a good note at where in the video this HAWKEN is, because I'm about ready to change everything about it. So let's see here. Let's just go up here. You know what? Yeah, sure, it looks cool. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's make the bottom section kind of rounder. All right, that looks awesome. Let's do some legs. I like fat legs on my robots. There we go. I like them like my women. I like the legs big. Okay, and then let's just do the arms. Let's make it bulkier too. Make it look like a tank. Okay, that doesn't look bulky at all. Well, that's kind of cool. Rafting. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. And there we go. I just completely changed the appearance of the HAWKEN. Not only that, but my thrusters, I can change what it looks like. I've actually seen, I think it was this purple thruster in game. It looks wicked. But let's go ahead, let's go with this one. Yeah, sparks look kind of meh, but I like the way the booster actually looks like. You know, that looks pretty cool. I mean, you can change so many things on here. Like, I just can't, you know, explain enough how cool some of these things are. You can even change your repair drone, which your repair drone is the thing that comes out and repairs you. So 4 repair drones with rope lasers, that's actually cool. Because this is your standard one. Just a little dude that comes out and makes that noise. See, like, look at all these, like a little squid thing. Yeah, see, that's just cool, and it repairs you. So let's go ahead, let's go to paint patterns. You can change the appearance, you know, of paint camouflage. Let's see here. I actually saw a HAWKEN with this, and let's see if I can get it to look about right. There we go, something like that. Yeah, so you can choose where you want it to go and whatnot. I actually saw a HAWKEN with this paint, and I don't know how he did it, but he had it pretty much all over his mech, and it was very difficult to actually see him on a certain map. So it's kind of, you know, it can be advantageous, you know, to do the paint jobs certain ways. However, it costs the premium currency. Not a single one of these options that I did here are, for lack of a better term, free to play. So we're going to go back, but we're going to go back into cosmetics just to reset it. You can, however, change this, though. You can change the color of your stripes. I know it sounds lame, but hey, I like my purple. So I went with the purple. But you can change the stripes and, again, choose where they go and whatnot. Furthermore, you also have the cockpit customization. This is what my cockpit will look like. You can change various colors. You can also change when you receptacle over someone what they look like. I'm not sure what the neutral is, but whatever. Anyways, you can also change your firing arc. You can use the paid currency as well as the free currency as you're going through it all. Yeah, so it's all around. It's pretty cool. I'm actually, with this HAWKEN that I'm using, I would actually prefer to have this as my secondary. It's a more representative of the blast radius, but you'll see that when we start playing. That said, though, I actually kind of like just the standard crosshairs. This, however, also looks kind of cool, I think. And I also like this one as well, just because I think it reminds me of a sniper rifle. But either way, I'm not going to buy them because I can't afford it. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into a game. There are 4 game matches. There is Team Deathmatch, Assault, Siege, and Deathmatch, which is 1v1v1v1. Team Deathmatch is the one we're going to be going into now. It's essentially Team A versus Team B. Assault is kind of like Capture the Flag, Control Point for those familiar with Team Fortress 2, or Dominion for those of you familiar with League of Legends. You essentially control a point, and then that point starts lobbing missiles at your opponent's base. And as your opponent's base gets close to dying, you get alerts throughout the game match, and it's a pretty intense, fun game. But we're going to go ahead and go into Team Deathmatch. I'll click, down here, launch. So I'm queued up, and it's a lobby-based game like most first-person shooters. Got to get into the lobby. You get in the lobby, you'll get in with a group of people. It'll try to matchmake you. Like for instance, it's found the lobby is just connecting me to it now. It'll try to match you with people of similar stats as you, and likewise try to balance out the teams. My meager experience with 5 games, this is about to be my 6th, is it's either one-sided or painfully balanced. There is no middle ground. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump on my dude here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the launch button. Game's already started, otherwise there'd be a loading screen, so I'm going to jump on it. You'll notice the fuel gauge that's right below my health bar there. The fuel gauge is pretty necessary for all the special stuff you do, maneuverability-wise. Okay, look at that. Oh shoot, he's right there. I just activated my ability. My ability allows me to... Whoop, and I died. Okay. All mechs have certain special abilities, and some of these special abilities just change how the mech operates and whatnot. My mech special ability is collect, essentially. So pretty much, I'm using fuel to get there faster. Fuel pretty much fuels my boosters. Alright, there was a dude behind me, but I'm just going to jump on it and give you guys some action. There's a really cool physics engine involved. As you hit things, you literally hit before I die. They might come up and kill me, but it's actually pretty cool. I can repair myself while in the field as long as nothing comes at me. Okay, that guy looks like he's coming for me, so I'm gonna get back in my cockpit here. Let's surprise him, hopefully. I tried to kill him before that. Oh well. But no, obviously graphics are actually very good for a free-to-play game. They're just really nice all around. I'm going to give you guys an example of the CRT recruit. CT tactical. Oh no, the game's over with. So I got into the match at the butt end of that. But all around though, it should show you a pretty good idea of, you know, how the actual gameplay is. It's mostly first-person shooters. That's more of an open-ended map, not a lot of close quarters. Here's the in-game screen where you can do different emotes. Obviously the thing's jumping up, have an emote for that. No one with a holographic, obviously. Oh, there's a holo. Yeah, so that's one of the other emotes you can pay for. But yeah, all around though, that's HAWKEN for you. Very easy to get into. It's very fun. Very fun with a bunch of buddies. In fact, my courtmates we sit here and we play this game in between fleets now. We used to play Hearthstone in League. Now we do HAWKEN. It's all around. It's something that we're highly recommending everyone else get into. If this seems like it's the game for you, if it seems like something interesting, it's actually a very low impact download. All around, I believe it was no more than just a few gigabytes. And on top of that, the video card resource use is very low. I tested this game out on my actual low-end computer, which is a 2008 model MacBook with Windows 7 on it, and it ran it on low settings at it consistently anywhere between 30 to 45 frames per second, which is really nice considering it was nowhere near pimped out of a computer, and it's on its last win and dying and its fans going out. So it ran really well, a little bit of heat, but what can you expect? It's a laptop as well. Obviously, you guys can't see the indicator because I've disabled it, but I was running at about 100 frames per second with my current setup that I have now in all settings to 100. Let's go look at the settings real quick to give you guys an idea of what kind of customizability is here as well. Obviously, you can change all these different things here. You also have pretty much key bindings for just about everything in the game. I'm going to lower the music so you guys can hear me better. You have key bindings for just about everything in the game. There is a built-in push-to-talk. I have it disabled. You can go in the settings and re-enable it. So those people might have been talking to me, and I just had it disabled, so they could not hear me. Likewise, I could not hear them. Once again, video settings. It's you have various customization options. You can also go in and customize these as well. If I clicked on this, then it allows me to change pretty much everything I want, but I don't. I like the high, and I can handle it. And finally, oh, hello, Rad, you're playing Space Engineers. My next first impression, Space Engineers. There's audio settings for just about everything else as well. And this is the coolest part that I thought when I was looking in the settings, is there is actual room for integration with Oculus Rift. At the time of this recording, the Facebook acquisition just occurred, so we're going to see what happens there. But all around though, It's really cool that they're planning for the future and that they would feel that HAWKEN would be something Oculus users would enjoy, or Rift users, I should probably say. But it has those options. I do not have that set up, so I was not able to test that. Best of luck to anyone that actually has that. By all means, in the comments, please let me know how it is. I would love to know, and I would love to update this video with like a forward video, letting other people know, because I just think that's just an awesome option. But all around though, hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely check the end for my next video and my previous video. So, see y'all around. See you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. If you really liked it, I really appreciate a like and a comment. Let me know any other games you'd like for me to do. And a subscription would be really appreciated. If you really want to get connected, then check out the links over here on your left. And I'll see you next time.